Good morning. I am Andrew Mehr, and my pronouns are he, him. Challenged by our liberating faith, we discover deeper spiritual meaning, nurture loving community, cultivate courageous connection, and partner in the work of justice. This is our November Community Sunday, in which we have a number of engaging activities that you're invited to participate in following our shortened service. We'll describe these activities in a few moments. Welcome to all of you on the live stream and in person. We're pleased to have guests with us in this room and participating virtually. I encourage you to reach out to our Director of Member Relations, Kelly Green. Her email is on the screen. We have large print orders of service, personal hearing assistance devices, and an elevator available. There is also a hearing loop in our alternate worship service, the Bernstein Room. We have coloring pages and fidgets for all ages in the vestibule if that is useful to you or your children. There are several Thanksgiving opportunities to attend or support. The UUCC Thanksgiving Potluck on Thursday, November 28th at 2 p.m. Enjoy Thanksgiving with your UUCC family. Bring yourself, family members, friends, and food to share in Freeman Hall. All ages are welcome. Register and let us know what you'll bring. Sign-up links are in currents. Second, the MEC-MIN Interfaith Thanksgiving. This year's event will be held this Thursday, November 21st at Covenant Presbyterian Church from 6 to 8:30 p.m. Throughout the event, we will feature artists, prayers, and performances from several houses of faith. Please join as we give thanks for our vibrant, diverse community. And eat, gay, love. Here's an opportunity to celebrate Thanksgiving and Charlotte's queer community at the same time. Spread love and food to our underserved members of the LGBTQIA+ community by offering monetary or food donations. You can find out how to donate by searching Eat, Gay, Love, Charlotte 2024. Again, a warm welcome to each and every one of you, whether you are here in person or joining via live stream, whether today is your first or your 1000th Sunday in our midst. We are stronger because you are here. We are one people of many beliefs, origins, identities, and genders. We are all growing, all learning, all loved. It is good to be together.
Good morning. I'm Paula Gribble, Director of Lifespan Religious Education. My pronouns are she, her. This morning, we invite you to consider the theme of blessings through the lens of giving blessings and being a blessing. There's so many things in the world that we can count as blessings, but let us not forget that each one of us has the power to bless and the deep capacity to be the blessing. What does it mean to bless? To bless does not mean saying magical words, changing the mind of God, or altering the course of the cosmos. To bless does mean reminding each other of our gifts, remembering the wisdom that is within us and recalling our common purpose. The choices we make and the work we do are how we bless each other and the world. May the words we say and the songs we sing name the wholeness we are and still yet seek. We light this chalice for the blessings we can all give and the blessings we can all be. Please rise and embody your spirit for our opening song, number 128 in the gray hymnal, and the words are also on the screen.
The following is a reflection on blessings from Tanya Marquez, a UU minister. Blessings were an important ritual at home. Every morning, when we were getting ready to leave our home for school, my mom would stand by the gate where we stopped before taking that first step outside our home, and she would give us a blessing. She blessed us by making the sign of the cross on our face and chest. She also taught us a prayer to say as we left the house. Sometimes I would turn back and would see her waving from the front door and sending another blessing from a distance. For her, the world outside was scary and dangerous. Her hope was that those blessings would bring us back home and safe to be together again. No matter how chaotic our morning was, no matter how late we already were for school, her blessing suspended us in time for a moment. And right after, we were back to the same rhythm, to go on with our lives, to keep rushing to get where we needed to be. There was something very real and profound about this daily ritual. As an adult, it took me a long time to realize that I, too, could bless. It was not easy to learn that I had the ability to bless, to send my good wishes and wishes of safety to those I love, or simply to recognize the sacredness of something or someone. Growing up, I had learned that elders, priests, mothers, and nuns could bless, and, well, I was none of those things for a long time. But then I discovered that blessing something or someone is recognizing their sacred nature, caring for them enough to want them to be protected, and a way of expressing my gratitude and reverence for them. I believe now that all of us can bless, and when we stop to do so, we create a pause, a breathing moment in our day to recognize what is holy, or that something needs our recognition and care. A pause, perhaps, to interrupt the sped-up rhythm of our bodies and minds. We can create blessings that recognize the sacredness of things, that affirm and validate others, blessings that make us and others feel affirmed, blessings that are prayers for all of us to find our way home, to our sanctuary, to our safe spaces and people.
And I'm pretty tall. Talking with all of you in several places in our community about the theme for this month, blessings, I've learned that there are so many ways that we think of blessings. Often people talk about them as things that inspire awe and wonder, which, interestingly enough, is next month's theme. But for now, I ask you to take a moment. Let your gaze soften or your eyes close, however you're comfortable, and imagine that you are outside and you're in a meadow and you're among trees and flowers. The sun is just starting to rise, and you see the pinks and yellows, perhaps even some blues and purples. The breeze is soft, and the day is beginning in warmth. You hear the leaves rustling and see them swaying in the trees. You smell lightly fragrant flowers surrounding you and reach out to touch them oh so gently. The sunrise, the trees, the flowers, this light, this fragrance, this delight to the senses, this is a blessing. Now I invite you to come back to this space. Did you feel it, see it, hear it, smell it? Do you think this is a blessing? I do. I think this, nature, is one of those easier ways to understand the blessings we receive. But now let's imagine something else. Imagine you are feeling tired, or confused, or sad, or lost. And someone, a friend, or a parent, or even a stranger maybe, stops to help you. Maybe they say kind words, maybe they give you a hug, maybe they help you carry something. And somehow you feel lifted, less sad, more present. It can feel like that sunrise, right? It too is a blessing. And again, we come back to this space. Now I want you to realize something else, that you have the power of that sunrise. You have the power with your words, with your help, with your affection, your love. You have the power to bless. Can you imagine what the world would look like if we remembered this? If we remembered and we took the time, if we exercised that power we have, the power to bless and to be the blessing. I know we can. We just don't always recognize it. I mean, we light candles for others, we send love to those who are ill, we say in our mind and our heart voice that we wish good things and hope and love and safety for all the people in our lives, and sometimes for strangers. We do this because we have the power to bless others. And we have the power to be the blessing, to live into and bring to reality that feeling of sunrise, just with our actions, just to offer help, to listen to someone, to offer kind words, to show up, to send food, to send a note, to stand in solidarity with the marginalized people, to sing a song, to give a hug, to clean up trash. So many ways that we can not only bless others, but we can be a blessing to the world. And if we can all use this power, if we can all bless each other, if we can use our love to create the wonder of a sunrise, we might just be able to make the world a better place. This is what we must remember always. We are the blessing.
Please join me in a time of contemplation. I invite you to breathe deeply. Be present in the spirit of life, which is in us and through us and around us. To those human connections that give us strength when we struggle and celebrate when we are joyful. The gathered community hears and holds both difficulty and ease as we honor the experiences that make each of us who we are. We honor Transgender Awareness Week, helping to increase understanding around trans issues and honor our trans community. The week ends with Trans Day of Remembrance on November 20th, honoring the memory of transgender individuals whose lives were lost in acts of anti-transgender violence. We hold all affected in love. We also send heartfelt care and support to our community and all who may be affected by recent happenings. May our shared values of love, compassion, and justice Guide us as we hold one another in strength and solidarity. And now, please join me in a moment of silence as we honor all of the concerns shared today and those that remain in our hearts.
Please join me in the spirit of prayer. Spirit of life, spirit of love, spirit of generosity, as we draw near to that quiet, essential side of ourselves, may we open up enough to consider the sacred choices we make, each minute, each hour, each day, that add up to a lifetime. Let us become aware that here is the place to be forgiven, and to forgive ourselves for any past thoughts and actions. Here is a place to begin again in love. As we are forgiven, let us open our hearts to forgive others, to pray for their well-being and joy, that they may be lifted from worry and burden into peace and abundance. And may we all be blessed with riches of the Spirit and moment upon moment of peace and serenity. Amen.
Generosity is at the center of our mission and vision, and it is through generosity that we live our values out loud. What we give allows us to sustain the work of this congregation within and beyond these walls. When we gather each week, let it be with this very spirit of generosity and gratitude, recognizing the blessing that it is to carry the work forward together. There are many ways to give to our shared offering. You can text to give at 73256, or you can give directly online. You can also scan the QR code or give as the basket comes your way. Thank you for making this possible, with added thanks to our pledging members for their ongoing and generous financial support. Ushers, you may come forward to receive the offering.
At the conclusion of our service in a few moments, you will be invited to participate in one of our community Sunday sessions. Listed on the screen now, and they will be listed again at the end of the service. Our sessions this morning are an AED training with Rita Heath Singer and Bernstein, which is a training on our automated defibrillator. A UU gamelan experience, which is a musical experience. The gamelan is a traditional Indonesian instrument played by a group. So join us as we co-create our own musical tapestry. And lastly, making a blessing bottle with me and Freeman Hall, where we talk about offering blessings and create a little blessing bottle to give to someone else. Please rise and body your spirit to sing our closing song, number 1057 in the teal hymnal, and the words will be on the screen. Now this one is a new one for us, for most of you, and so we will sing it 3 times total. Please hear these closing words by Adam Slate. We end our gathering with gratitude for camaraderie, shared wisdom, goodwill, and support that we extend to each other within this community. May we continue to bless each other with these gifts, and may we reflect those blessings back out to the world as we minister to those around us. Our service has now ended. Please join me in reading the words on the screen.
We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we
Go in peace.